been holding on to broken things, carrying weights I was never meant to bring. These shadows follow everywhere I go. I'm sinking slow, Lord, I'm sinking slow. The voices whisper, I'm not enough. My hands are shaking, my heart's grown rough. I keep pretending that I'm still strong, but I've been wrong so long. But there's a whisper through the ache, a quiet promise I can't shake. Maybe I was never meant to stand alone. Jesus, hold what I can't carry. Take this weight, I'm done pretending. Every fear, every scar, every battle in the dark, I surrender, I surrender. Jesus, hold what I can't carry. I'm letting go, my hands are empty. You're the light breaking through, you're the only truth I know. I'm surrendered, surrendering it all. I thought my strength was holding on, but grace was waiting all along. In every crack your light pours in, you're healing me from deep within. The ground I'm standing on is shifting now. You're teaching me to trust somehow, that falling into you is not defeat. It's where I find I'm finally free. There's a fire where the fear once lived, a voice that says I'm forgiven. I don't have to carry this alone. Jesus, hold what I can't carry. Take this weight, I'm done pretending. Every fear, every scar, every battle in the dark, I surrender, I surrender. Jesus, hold what I can't carry. I'm letting go, my hands are empty. You're the light breaking through, you're the only truth I know. I'm surrendered, surrendering it all. Like ashes rising into flame, you're calling out my name. I hear you in the silence, in the storm. Your mercy meets me here, no more hiding, no more shame. I'm standing in your grace. The weight I carry turns to wings, and now I'm soaring, finally soaring. Jesus, hold what I can't carry. Take this weight, I'm done pretending. Every fear, every scar, every battle in the dark, I surrender, I surrender. Jesus, hold what I can't carry. I'm letting go, my hands are empty. You're the light breaking through, you're the only truth I know. I'm surrendering, surrendering it all. So I lay it down, I lay it down at the feet of the one who never lets me drown. I lay it down, I lay it down. You hold what I can't carry now. I've been running from the quiet, where the darkness knows my name. Every corner holds a question, every answer feels the same. There's a trembling in my spirit, like a storm I can't outrun. I'm surrounded by these shadows, wondering if morning ever comes. But I feel you in the breaking, in the space between my doubt. There's a power I can't measure when I let your love reach out. When my fear meets your name, everything starts to change. All the lies begin to shatter, all the chains fall away. When my fear meets your name, I am never the same. You're the truth that breaks the silence, you're the hope that still remains. Where my fear meets your name. I've been building walls for safety, but they only cage me in. You're the voice that calls me higher, past the war beneath my skin. Now I see it in the distance. There's a light I can't deny. Every step towards surrender lifts me closer to the sky. And I feel you in the tension, in the fight to let you in. There's a healing I can't explain when I let the battle end. Where my fear meets your name, everything starts to change. All the lies begin to shatter, all the chains fall away. Where my fear meets your name, I am never the same. You're the truth that breaks the silence, you're the hope that still remains. Where my fear meets your name. In the valley, in the fire, you are constant, you are true. Every terror turns to worship when I fix my eyes on you. I'm not fighting, I'm not falling, I'm just standing in your light. Every shadow bows before you at the sound of Jesus Christ. Where my fear meets your name, everything starts to change. All the lies begin to shatter, all the chains fall away. Where my fear meets your name, I am never the same. You're the truth that breaks the silence, you're the hope that still remains. Where my fear meets your I speak your name into the night. I speak your name and fear takes flight. Jesus, Jesus, here I stand. Where my fear meets your hand, where my fear meets your name, where my fear meets your name. I was drowning in the noise, 1,000 voices, no real choice. I was screaming but no sound came out. Lost in chaos, paralyzed by doubt. The world kept spinning all around, but I was frozen to the ground. Till everything went quiet, everything went still. And that's when I could feel you, Lord, I feel you still. In the emptiness I found you there. In the void, your voice cut through the air. When words ran out, your presence spoke and stood. In the silence where you saved me, where the world fades away, I heard your heartbeat calling louder than my shame. In the silence where you saved me, I was finally found. No thunder, no explosion, just your whisper pulling me out. The silence where you saved me. I thought rescue came with fanfare, with lightning striking everywhere. But you met me in the quiet of my soul. Made me steady, made me whole. Now I know that peace has a sound. It's your mercy raining down. In the stillness I can hear you say my name, and nothing in this world will ever sound the same. Broken, you were building me. In the nothing, you were everything. When I had no words left, you understood. In the silence where you saved me, where the world fades away, I heard your heartbeat calling louder than my shame. In the silence where you saved me, I was finally found. No thunder, no explosion, just your whisper pulling me out. The silence where you saved me. You don't shout to prove you're real. You speak softly so I feel every word sinking deeper into the bone. I am held, I am known. And in the hush of holy ground, that's where resurrection's found. Death and noise, alive in mystery. You're the silence setting me free. In the silence where you save me, where the world fades away, I heard your heartbeat calling louder than my shame. In the silence where you saved me, I was finally found. No thunder, no explosion, just your whisper pulling me out. Silence where you saved me. So I'll meet you in the quiet, where your love speaks without sound. In the silence and the stillness, that's where I am found. The silence where you saved me. The silence where you saved me. I build my hiding place in darkness when no one dares to look. Every secret, every scar written in an unseen book. I thought these walls would keep me safe from judgment, from the pain, but isolation's just another prison with a different kind of chain. Then you came without permission into places I concealed. You weren't afraid of what you'd find there, you just wanted me to heal. You stepped into my shadows where I thought I'd be alone. You brought light into the places I was scared to call my own. You stepped into my shadows, didn't turn and walk away. You saw the worst and loved me more. Now I'm standing in your grace. You stepped into my shadows. I wore my shame like second skin, Convinced it was my name, but you spoke truth over the lies, and nothing stayed the same. You didn't wait for me to clean up, to be worthy of your touch. You met me right where I was hiding and whispered you're enough. Now I see what love looks like. It pursues and doesn't leave. It goes into the broken places so the broken can believe. You stepped into my shadows where I thought I'd be alone. You brought light into the places I was scared to call my own. You stepped into my shadows, didn't turn and walk away. You saw the worst and loved me more. Now I'm standing in your grace. Stepped in my shadow. No darkness is too deep, no valley you won't reach. You don't fear the depths of me. You call the hidden things to breathe. Every corner, every room flooded now with holy truth. What was meant to keep me bound becomes the place where I am found. You stepped into my shadows where I thought I'd be alone. You brought light into the places I was scared to call my own. You stepped into my shadows, didn't turn and walk away. You saw the worst and loved me more. Now I'm standing in your grace. Now where shadows used to be, there's only light surrounding me. You didn't leave me in the dark. You came and captured every part. You stepped in my shadows. You stepped in my shadows and made them holy ground. I've been walking through the motions like a ghost inside my skin. Going through the days but feeling nothing. Don't know where the life went in. My chest still rises, falls with breathing, but something's missing deep inside. I'm alive but barely living, just surviving, barely getting by. But somewhere in this hollow wake, I hear you calling out my name like breath into the dust again. Come wake what's sleeping, what's been slain. Lord Jesus, make my heart beat again. Revive the soul that's grown so cold within. Break through the numbness, tear down these walls of stone. Remind me what it means to feel, to hope, to know I'm not alone. Lord Jesus, make my heart beat again. Let passion flood these veins again. I'm desperate for your fire, for your love to resurrect this heart that's barely beating in my chest. I forgot what joy sounds like. I forgot how hope feels real, but you're the God of resurrection. You specialize in making dead things heal. So here I am with empty hands and a heart that's turned to ice, asking you to do what only you can do. Come breathe into my life. I feel the stirring in my bones, a flutter where there once was none, like winter breaking into spring. Your warmth is rising like the Lord Jesus, make my heart beat again. Revive this soul that's grown so cold within. Break through the numbness, tear down these walls of that's barely beating in my chest. I can feel it now, the rhythm changing from a whisper to a drum. You're awakening what was dormant, what the enemy said was done. Lazarus come forth from the grave, dried bones rise up in praise. I'm coming back to life again in the power of your name, Lord Jesus. You made my heart beat again, revive this soul that was so cold within. You broke through the numbness, tore down these walls of stone, reminded me what it means to feel, to hope, to know I'm not alone. Lord Jesus, you made my heart beat again. Let passion flood these veins again. I'm grateful for your fire, for your love that resurrected this heart that's now alive inside my chest. I feel it beating, beating strong, a rhythm that's been there all along. You never left, you never will. My heart is yours, it's beating still. Make my heart beat again. Make my heart beat again. You made my heart beat again. I've been lying on this floor too long. Every muscle aches, every bone feels wrong. I tried to stand 1,000 times before, but gravity keeps pulling me back down once more. The fight has left me, hope has gone. I don't even have the strength to carry on. I'm too weak to pray, too tired to believe, too broken even just to breathe. But then I felt your arms beneath me, lifting what I couldn't move. You didn't ask me to be stronger, you just carried me right through. When I had no strength to rise, you lifted me up toward the skies. When my own 2 feet couldn't stand, you held me steady in your hands. I was too weak to take one step, but you never once gave up on me yet. You became my strength when mine was gone. You carried me until I could go on. When I had no strength to rise. Now I see your mercy in a different light. It's not for those who have it all together who can fight. It's for the weary, for the ones who've fallen down, for those who can't get up without you around. You meet us in our weakness, not our might. You shine the brightest in our darkest night. My inability became the space where I discovered your sufficient grace. And now I understand the mystery, that when I'm weak then I am strong. Not by my power but by yours alone. You've been my strength all along. When I had no strength to rise, you lifted me up toward the skies. When my own 2 feet couldn't stand, you held me steady in your hands. I was too weak to take one step, but you never once gave up on me. You became my strength when mine was gone. You carried me held me steady in your hand. I was too weak to take one step, but you never once gave up on me. You became my strength when I was gone. You carried me until I could go on. When I had no strength to rise. Now I'm standing, but I know the truth. Every breath I take belongs to you. When I fall again, and I know I will, you'll be there to lift me still. When I have no strength to rise, you'll be my strength, you'll be my rise. You are my strength. I feel the cracks forming in my foundation, like glass under pressure, about to shatter. I've been holding it together for so long, but I can't keep pretending that nothing's wrong. The weight of the world sits heavy on my shoulders, and I'm bending, I'm breaking, getting colder. I'm coming undone at the seams, falling apart right here at your feet. But maybe breaking isn't failure. Maybe this is where you start to rebuild what's been damaged and heal my fractured heart. Jesus, catch me as I break. Hold the pieces as they fall away. I'm not strong enough to hold myself together, so I'm trusting you to keep me safe forever. Jesus, catch me as I break. Don't let me shatter beyond repair. When I'm crumbling into 1,000 parts, catch every fragment of my heart. Jesus, catch me as I break. I thought that faith meant never falling, that surrender was a sign of defeat. But you're teaching me through this unraveling that broken is exactly where you meet. You don't need my strength or my perfection. You just want my honesty, my confession that I'm fragile, I'm human, I'm small, and you're the only one who catches when I fall. And now I see the beauty in the breaking, how the light gets in through every crack. You're not afraid of all my pieces. You promise to bring wholeness back. Jesus, catch me as I break. Hold the pieces as they fall away. I'm not strong enough to hold myself together, so I'm trusting you to keep me safe forever. Jesus, catch me as I break. Don't let me shatter beyond repair. When I'm crumbling into 1,000 parts, catch every fragment of my heart. Jesus, catch me as I break. You collect my tears in bottles. You guard my steps when I can't walk. You hold what I can't carry, and you finish what I start. Like a potter with the clay, you're reshaping, making new. What was broken becomes beautiful in the hands of you. Jesus, you caught me as I broke, held the pieces catch it all and make me whole again. Jesus, catch me as I pray. You always catch me when I break. I'm standing in the wreckage of my choices, surrounded by the ashes of my dreams. Everything I built came crashing down around me. Nothing's left but broken stones and shattered beams. I thought I'd lost it all, thought I'd gone too far to ever find my way back to where you are. But in the devastation, in the dust and pain, I heard you whisper softly calling out my name. When everyone had left and walked away, you stayed right here among the debris. You saw potential in what I called hopeless. You saw a future that I couldn't see. You led me through the ruins when my world had fallen down. You didn't wait for me to rebuild it. You met me on this broken ground, and you led me through the ruins. Saw beauty in the waste. Every shattered piece became a testament of your relentless grace. You led me through the ruins. I tried to hide the damage, cover up the mess, ashamed of all the ways that I had failed. But you weren't disappointed, you weren't turned away. You simply loved me harder, never once grew pale. Now I understand that ruins are the end. They're just a place where restoration can begin. You're an architect of miracles and second starts. You specialize in rebuilding broken hearts. And where I saw ending, you saw Genesis. Where I saw failure, you saw faith. You took the rubble of my yesterday and built a foundation I can't shake. You led me through the ruins when my world had fallen down. You didn't wait for me to reel it in. You met me on this broken ground. You led me through the ruins. Saw beauty in the waste. Every shattered piece became a testament of your relentless grace. You led me through the ruins. Stone by stone, you're building something new. From the rubble, rising something true. What the enemy meant to destroy, you're turning into joy. You're making gardens from the ashes, turning mourning into praise. Every tear that fell in darkness waters seeds of brighter days. You led me through the ruins when my world had fallen down. You didn't wait for me to rebuild it. You met me on this broken ground. You led me through the ruins. Saw beauty in the waste. Every shattered piece became a testament of your relentless grace. You led me through the ruins. You led me through the ruins. Now I'm standing on solid ground again. Not because I earned it, but because of who you've been. A faithful builder, a patient friend, who loved me through the ruins till the end. You loved me through the ruins. You never left the ruins. You loved me through walls closing in, no windows, no door. I've been here so long, can't remember before. The air is getting thinner, the shadows grow tall. I'm screaming for help, but there's no one to call. I carve my prayers into these walls of stone, wondering if heaven hears me all alone. My eyes adjusted to the black so deep, I forgot what light looks like, forgot how to sleep. But then a crack appeared where there was none, a sliver of hope, a ray of sun. And I heard footsteps coming through the dark, a voice that knew my name, that knew my heart. You are my rescue in the darkest room, the light that breaks through when there's no way through. And walls were closing in and hope was running thin. You broke the door down, you rushed in. You are my rescue in the darkest room. You didn't leave me to the gloom. You fought through every barrier, every lock and chain to pull me out and call my name. My rescue in the darkest room. I thought I'd be forgotten in this prison of my mind, that no one would come searching, no one would take the time. But you traced every hallway, every corridor of pain, until you found me hiding in the shade. Now I see that I was never truly lost. You always knew exactly where I was, and nothing could have kept you from your plan to reach into the darkness and take my hand. You didn't wait for me to find the key, you became the door, you set me free. What seemed impossible, it felt like the end was just the moment you came rushing in. You are my rescue in the darkest room, the light that breaks through when there's no way through. And walls were closing in and hope was running thin. You broke the door down, you rushed in. You are my rescue in the darkest room. You didn't leave me to the gloom. You fought through every barrier, every lock and chain to pull me out and call my name. My rescue in the darkest room. No prison can contain your love, no darkness dims your blazing light. You storm the gates of hell itself to bring your children into sight. I'm walking out of captivity into the freedom you have won. The room that held me has no power. You are my rescue in the darkest room, the light that breaks through when there's no way through. And walls were closing in and hope was running thin. You broke the door down, you rushed in. You are my rescue in the darkest room, the light that breaks through when there's no way through. And walls are closing in and hope was running thin. You broke the door down, you rushed in. You are my rescue in the dark. You didn't leave me to the gloom. Yes, now I'm standing in the sunlight, breathing in the open air. The room that held me is behind me, because you came and met me there. My rescue in the darkest room. You found me in the darkest room. You rescued me.